be a fun one tomorrow. Level, are you guys ready to go?
Ready.
Yep.
4 minutes, please begin.
Hi, my name is Dr. Dustin Freckleton, founder and CEO of Level.
And I'm Lane Musgrave, Senior Product Manager.
My passion for building next-generation wearables can be traced back to a single moment here in the Texas Medical Center. When as a first-year medical student, I suffered a stroke from exercise-induced dehydration. A stroke that could have been completely avoided by better wearable technology. As I said, we're Level, and we're bringing medical-grade sensor technology into the world of consumer electronics. Our wearables use proprietary sensors and advanced machine learning algorithms to reduce injury and maximize performance of our NFL players. As in other sports, these players' training and recovery needs are as individual as the athletes themselves. It therefore requires a complete understanding of their effort, fatigue, hydration, sleep, recovery, mood, and cardiovascular health, just to name a few. So it's been said, only those who can see the invisible can do the impossible. And that's never been more true than it is today. Our two sensor platform, Level and Level Pro, are the first ever wearable sensor, or wearable solution, for 24/7 on-field and off-field monitoring. So you can directly measure each of these in your athletes and much more. Off the field, Level is a stylish wristband that actively measures player recovery. On the field, Level Pro easily integrates into your compression gear, allowing coaches to optimize both training as well as player safety. Level uses proprietary sensor fusion techniques that begins with near-infrared light, which looks 10 times deeper into the body, measuring 10 times what other devices are capable of, all with industry-leading accuracy. For example, our heart rate algorithms are near EKG level and 5 times more accurate than anything else on the market. We have 8 patents that cover everything from signal acquisition to our physiologic feature identification, each with broad claims for complete protection. Let's take a look now at some of the software.
So during practice, every player is outfitted with a Level Pro. Their data is uploaded to the cloud and then streamed to athletic trainers and coaches. We take millions of biometric data points every second and compile it into 2 scores that matter most: workload and recovery. These metrics allow coaches to quickly, at a glance, see their entire team or drill deep into an individual athlete's health data. After workouts, the Level band continues measuring these key recovery indices like hydration, heart rate, and sleep, providing recommendations throughout the day and night, like when to drink and how much. We all know that hydration is important for preventing things like heat stroke, but we've found that even minor dehydration can impair athletic performance by up to 9% and can limit reaction times comparable to those who are legally drunk. Until now, measuring hydration required complex laboratory equipment. But with Level, for the first time ever, we can measure hydration on the wrist, including sweat rates and fluid intakes with 0 manual input from the user. You may have heard other companies make these claims before, but we are the only independently validated hydration technology in the world, period. And hydration is just one aspect of the power that Level data can bring to your training.
We started our company in 2012 and have spent 5 years becoming market leaders in wearable sensor technology. Our first product to ship with Level sensors was called Insight, an advanced endurance wearable that shipped in 2014, selling over $1 million in revenue. Just 4 months ago, we announced Level, already grossing over $1.3 million in pre-order sales, being covered by over 80 media outlets, including winning the coveted Popular Science Best of What's New award in 2016. We are shipping Level this year. Level Pro betas are being piloted with multiple NFL teams this fall, at a time when early adopters of wearable technology are already reaping the benefits. Generalization builds good teams. Personalization builds winning teams. Please join us and help take the greatest game in the world to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you, Level. Questions?
So the question I have is, how are you able, what are you actually measuring when you say that you're getting measurements on hydration? And also, what are you measuring that you're now being able to say that you're getting biomechanical measurements, and I believe you talked about muscle effort. What are you literally measuring, and are you just, or is it an analysis that you're doing on heart rate?
Great question, thank you. So typical wearables that are using optical packages use green visible light. They're very convenient from a product perspective. We've moved into the longer wavelengths, into the infrared, into the near infrared space. And this opens up a window of measurement opportunity for us that at discrete wavelengths within this region, we can, for example, to directly answer your question, actually directly measure water signal as it moves through the tissue beds, intracellular and extracellular fluid. We use something called multispectroscopy, so we can look at different layers, seeing that water move, and that is what enables our hydration measurement. Regarding muscle effort, what we do is, in addition, in other wavelengths, we look at muscle oxygen and blood flow delivery, allowing us to see how efficiently blood is being, and oxygen is being delivered to distal muscle sites, and their activation utilization, which gives us very good understanding of both effort as well as recovery and fatigue. The level uses a sensor fusion technique, which I mentioned, that in addition to near-infrared light, uses other sensors as part of the complete package, which gives us biomechanical and other sorts of measurements as well.
From the game of football perspective, do you see the product being able to move into the high school and youth space?
Absolutely, absolutely. As a consumer electronic, we have a very low price point from a cost perspective, allowing us to be able to have a very, I think, friendly pricing for college as well as high school athletes. Something that's very important to us is making sure that not only athletes who typically have advantage to these types of services and support are able to benefit from next generation technology as well. And that's something that we're working on and we'll be implementing very soon.
I have a quick question. You said
Yes, sir.
that the infrared technology is somewhat atypical in your field.
Yes, sir.
So given that, where did you find your training set and how large was it?
That's a great question. So near-infrared light is actually used very commonly in medical spaces. It's not used commonly in consumer electronics because they're looking for speed to market. The technology that we have actually came out of the Texas Medical Center. Following my stroke, I took my medical student badge and went door to door looking at all of the different clinical research centers looking for technology that could solve that problem. So from the very early days, we built prototypes, and we have multiple generations, obviously, since then and now. We have a massive clinical research group that we do about 75 to 100 every month. The first product Insight that shipped included over 800 subject trials. And our independent validation that we're doing, that we have done for hydration or doing for the others, includes similar subject population sizes.
Less than 1 minute remaining.
Okay, great.
How do you consider that information that's coming out of that? You talked about millions of data points overall.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you thinking about monetizing it, number one? And number two, how are you getting the feedback back to the actual athlete, whatever sport?
Yeah, fantastic question. So the how we get it back to the user is wirelessly. The data is automatically synced to the cloud. It's then accessible through a variety of sources. When you're off the field, you have on-device notifications that come to the level. You also have that syncing to your phone so that you can see your hydration plans and sleep recommendations, et cetera. For the coach, there is, and athletic trainers, there's a dashboard where you can see both individual as well as team-wide information.
We'll have to leave it there. Level, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.